Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's video. I'm bringing you guys along for a week of workouts. I have been consistent for 2 months since October 3rd, and I know some of you were curious in seeing what workouts that I have been doing. I have mentioned it before on my channel that I do follow the Alive by Whitney Simmons program, and I'm currently working the Lift with Libby intermediate plan within the Alive app. If you've never heard of the Alive program, I'll give you guys kind of like a quick rundown, but it is owned by Whitney Simmons. Alive itself is the app, but it has several different programs on the app for everyone from beginner to advanced level. You have your 3-day essential workouts, you have stretches, mobility, warm-ups, cool downs, HIIT workouts, so many different things. The one that I'm currently following is Lift with Libby, the intermediate program. I definitely think that this was a good intro to getting me back in the gym. If you've been following me for a while, you would know that I got surgery. I got my boobs done in April, so about 8 months ago, and I wanted to find a plan that would help me ease back into my fitness journey and kind of get my strength back, and the Alive program has been perfect for that. Although I have been working out for several years, I feel like my workouts now are a lot different because I have to be mindful of my boobs now. I'm not as strong as I was before, but I am getting back there, and I just figured it would be fun to share. You can see like what workouts that I do and maybe give you motivation that it's not over, because for a while I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to work out anymore. That's not the case. It just takes time. Just a quick disclaimer before we get into this video, I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not trying to tell you that you need to do these workouts or any workouts. These are just workouts that work for me on my fitness journey, and I love watching week of workouts, so I figured it would be fun to share what I have been doing. I'm gonna stop blabbing. It's time to go work out, so let's go ahead to my garage. All right, starting off this workout with some mobility stretches. I just follow whatever mobility stretches is provided to me within the app, but you can turn off this feature if you have your own warm-ups that you like to do. However, I do think everyone should do some sort of warm-up before working out because it's known to help avoid injury, warm up your muscles, and just get your body ready for your lift. And honestly, ever since I've been doing mobility, I haven't felt as sore or as achy. Obviously, there's other factors that comes into play regarding injury when you're working out. So taking the extra 5 to 10 minutes to do these mobility stretches before your workout is definitely worth it. Moving on to our exercises. If your guys' gym has one of these little tools that helps you load up the weight on your bar, definitely use it. It saves me every week from hurting my back when I'm putting on these heavy plates. But the first exercise that we're doing today is hip thrust, which is one of my favorites. And I think a lot of people just love hip thrust because it literally works wonders for your butt. For these ones, I try and do a weight that I know I can still have good form, but also challenge myself at the same time. So we're doing 116 pounds with this. This bar is actually 36 pounds, not 45. I had accidentally bought the wrong one when I first made my gym, so the math is going to be a little bit off. We're doing 3 sets of 8 of these. Moving on to RDLs or Romanian deadlifts. These ones honestly took me so long to get the form right, and sometimes I feel like I'm still doing it wrong. So feel free to give me some tips in the comments. I know you're supposed to pretend that you're closing a door with your butt, keep your head down, and if you want it to be more hamstring dominant, don't bend your knees so much. If you want it to be more glute dominant, you want to bend your knees more. But I feel like no matter what I do, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But also, I'm not in any pain, like any back pain, so I'm not really sure. But besides all that, the pump that you get from RDLs is so good. Next up is a split squat that isn't as intense as a Bulgarian split squat, but still gets the job done. You just want to find something to put your foot up on that's not as high as a bench. I like using a plate. And then to make it more glute dominant, I lean forward to engage my glutes more. These ones also kill me because I'm just so focused on not falling over while also maintaining proper form. Finally made it to the last exercise of the day, which is hamstring curls. This is one of our new machines that we got a couple months ago, and I am absolutely in love with it. I felt like my gym was missing something before, and this was definitely it. I did 2 sets of 8 for this one, and then on my last set, I did it until failure just to see how far I could push myself. And then to end the day, we're going to be doing some stretches, which is also included in the Alive app. But again, if you don't want to do these stretches, you can opt out and do your own. But it's always important to end your workout with some stretches. Welcome to day 2. I did try to do a mic'd up vlog type of video for today, but as I'm editing, I'm noticing how terrible the sound is. So if you see me talking to myself, that's why. And if you know of any good mics that are good for videos, let me know, because I just couldn't upload this with the audio like it was. But anyways, getting started with our workout. Day 2 follows a shoulders, chest, and tricep, but I don't train chest anymore, so we're just gonna do shoulders and triceps. Starting off strong with shoulder presses, we have 4 sets of 5. I was explaining to you guys why I had my seat slightly leaned back when I do shoulder presses. I have a really bad left shoulder, so leaning back helps relieve some of that pain. Definitely find the best position for you guys while you're doing this exercise. If you guys follow Whitney, she says if you can do the workouts and you feel like you don't need that full rest period, that means that you can go up in weight. I was doing 15s to start off, and I feel like I could go heavier, so I did 20, and it definitely was a lot harder. But we did it and we got it done, and I definitely needed that minute 30-second rest. But I'm so proud of myself because it's the heaviest that I've gone with shoulder presses since I had my surgery. Moving on to our next exercise, which is a superset. And if you don't know what a superset is, it's when you do 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. So we're doing overhead tricep extensions and a tricep push down. Both of these I try to bend over as much as possible so I feel it more in my triceps and avoid pulling with my chest. Last 2 exercises of the day, we're gonna do some frontal raises and lateral raises. In the plan, it says to do dumbbell chest presses, but since I'm not doing that, I just substituted it with another shoulder exercise. That's gonna wrap it up for day 2. I will see you guys for day 3. Welcome to day 3. As always, we're starting with some dynamic stretches and getting ready to kill our legs yet again. We're doing quads and calves today. I think I'm becoming a quad girly. Lately, I've been really wanting some big, strong quads that pop out. Like, I want that to be the first thing that people notice about my legs. So that's my goal all 2024. I'm trying to build my quads. We're starting off strong with some box squats. I love these. I feel like I can really focus on control with these. I always start off with a warm-up set just to make sure my feet placement is correct and everything feels good. And then we move into our working sets, and we're doing 3 sets of 6 of these, and we're going heavy. Moving on to step ups, which I feel like is the most underrated and slept on exercise ever. Honestly, if you take anything from this video, definitely add these to your workout and thank me later. The key thing to these is you want to just make sure that that back leg that you're stepping off of, you aren't putting a lot of weight on it, and then having one of your hands just bracing you but not letting it help you step up. You want the step up motion to come from that working leg that's on your bench or your box. Moving into our superset, we're going to do dumbbell squats into calf raises. I am very guilty of not training calves. I don't have any excuse besides I don't do them because I just don't care to, but we have to get them done. So we did 3 sets of 10 for both of these exercises. Last workout of the day is going to be leg extensions. We are growing big quads all 2024, like I mentioned. So we're going super heavy on these. I had another set where I felt like I didn't need the full rest, so we went ahead and added 2.5 pounds, and that definitely did the trick because as you guys can see, I was dying. But we made it through and we finished day 3. We made it to day 4 of our workout week. We are doing back and biceps. I don't know about you guys, but back muscles just look so good to me. So I just love back day and it makes me feel so strong. We are starting off with lat pull downs. I have to switch up my lat pull downs for more of a neutral grip just to protect my chest. I don't know how accurate it is, but wide movements aren't the best for boob jobs. Definitely look it up and like talk to your doctor and a personal trainer about it and do your own research. I just choose not to do them because I spent way too much money to mess these up. Moving on to our next exercise, we're doing alternating bicep curls. With these ones, I just focus on not swinging my body, so just keeping my core tight and really just pulling with my biceps and my biceps only. I really wish my audio didn't sound so bad when I was recording this because I was explaining to you guys that I was doing a new exercise that I've never done before. This is my first time seeing it on the Alive app. It's called a bent over rear delt cable fly. From what I understand, you just want to slightly bend at your knees and literally just pull the cable. I started with 5 pounds, but that was way too heavy, so I took the weight off the cable machine, and it was still a little challenging but definitely manageable, and thankfully we only had 2 sets of these. Okay, moving into our last 2 workouts for the day, we have single arm rows, and these are another one that just makes me feel so strong, so I try and go as heavy as possible. And then we're moving on to another bicep workout, which is wide bicep curls, which they look like they wouldn't hurt too much and they look kind of easy, but they're not. They hurt so bad. And as always, don't forget to stretch at the end of your workout. That was my week of workouts using the Alive app. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so fun bringing you guys along this whole week. Okay, that's gonna be it for this week's workout. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what a typical week of workouts look like for me. I really love the Alive program. Anytime anyone asks me what workout plan I follow, I always mention Alive. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. I know Libby and Whitney both have done so many videos, so I would make sure to leave those down below. I'm not affiliated with Alive at all. That would be amazing if I was, but I generally just love this app so much. I think that you guys would enjoy it just as much as I do. But as always, you guys' support means so much to me, and I can't thank you enough for supporting my channel. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Now I'm thinking by the cut the June blues, yeah.